Blue star Jerome Luai was quite literally out of his depth. There's a trip to a wave pool today, ended in drama for the New South Wales Origin side. Luai had to be fished out of the water. Thankfully, the only damage was to his pride.
The People's team getting love from their mountain fans as they arrived in Leura. It was a travel and recovery day for the Blues boys. Before they hit the mountains, they had a chance to display their water skills. Radman Best arrived with a hamstring support just visible. And we got a glimpse of Zach Lomax's true colours before the shutters went down. The players were getting a surf lesson when Jerome Luai went rogue, hitting the water early. He's a beautiful mover on the land. The water isn't his happy place, and it's clear he was in trouble. There wasn't a lot of sympathy from his teammates, and it was fortunate a friendly lifeguard came to his rescue. Jerome, are you okay?
Yeah, I think my life flashed before my eyes out there, but just sort of attacked it and a bit of a dare from the boys, but yeah, it was a good laugh, eh?
You went out early.
Nah, just jumped the gun, eh? Just wanted to attack it head on, and yeah, I almost died out there, so grateful to be alive.
It's proof that you can take the boy out of Penrith, but you can't take the Penrith out of the boy.
There's no beaches at Penrith, so we don't get much practice out there, but yeah, I thought I'd try my luck anyway, so it didn't go too well.
He was relieved when he hit the land.
Thanks to the lifeguard out there, he had to drag me back in, so I think I owe him one.
Were you actually worried?
Nah, I wasn't worried. I was just embarrassed more.
It brought back memories of Blues players Robbie Kearns and Bradley Clyde coming off horses in riding mishaps when Wayne Pearce was the coach. Connor Watson was in no danger today as he carved up. He had zero sympathy for Jerome.
He needed the lifeguard to save him. That was pretty crack up.
I reckon Queensland will like those images of Jerome struggling.
Lucky he survived, eh?
Danny Weidler, 9 News.
Well, the Maroons, meantime, shut out cameras from their first training session in Brisbane this morning, but they did reveal one big focus for the decider, vowing not to be bullied by the Blues like they were in Game 2.
I wouldn't say we're pushed around or monstered, that's probably not the right word, but they definitely beat us. We got to just look at us and where we think we went wrong and work on that this week.
Queensland will spend the rest of the week at its Gold Coast base before returning to Brisbane. Well, the Eels' no change is on the way. The players now preparing for a new regime under coach Jason Ryles. With Ryles completing apprenticeships under the likes of Craig Bellamy and Trent Robinson, it's already making the team rethink their approach.
After a decade of stability under Brad Arthur, the Eels are bracing for change under rookie head coach Jason Ryles.
Yeah, definitely. He's been successful at both clubs. He's had, as I said before, the two coaches that he's been working for over the last 10, 12 years, they've been there for a reason. They've won comps, they've done it all before, and I think he's going to be great for the club.
It's forcing the players to rethink how they'll approach their off-season.
On and off-season, I dare say I'll be training, so making sure that you're putting your best foot forward from day one when you step onto the training field or pre-season. So, yeah, you don't really want to be behind the eight ball there.
One change the players don't want is the loss of Trent Barrett. They're hoping Ryles will keep the current interim coach on in some capacity.
It'd be great to keep Baz around. He's been great for us the last 2 years, and the way he's handled the last few months, I think it shows the type of person he is. And look, that's up to Baz and Rylesy to sort of discuss.
The Rabbitohs were celebrating NAIDOC week today, but their biggest Indigenous star, Latrell Mitchell, wasn't there as he recovers from a foot injury. But there has been some positive news, with the fullback avoiding season-ending surgery and is likely to miss only a month.
So that's a big positive for us, and we'll just see how that recovery is tracking, and hopefully we can get him back at the back end of the year.
Danica Mason, 9 News.
Tom Trbojević's much publicised move to centre has lasted all of one game, with Turbo named at fullback for Manly's clash with Newcastle as Tolu Kola undergoes knee surgery. Trbojević will also skipper the side with his brother Jake and Daly Cherry Evans on Origin duty.